For my 3-minute video, I'm going to show you how to make a Dungeons & Dragons character. You'll need to have a character sheet, a set of die, and if it's your first time, a player's handbook. And for the sake of time, I'm going to do a nutshell, and we're just going to do the ability scores, your saving throws, your hit points, and your armor class. You take your 4d6, and you roll them. If you roll any ones, re-roll those. And you take your 3 highest stats and add them together. So that's 16. 14. 16. 13. 14. 11. And then you're going to want to pick a class and a race. I have chosen a Dwarven Cleric. And being a cleric, wisdom and charisma are 2 of the most important abilities that I will have, because they affect my spells and my turning checks. So, we'll put 16 into wisdom, 16 into charisma, 14 into constitution, 11 into intelligence, 14 into dexterity, and 13 into strength. Each stat has an ability modifier that goes with it. 10, 11 have 1 or 0. 12, 13 have 2 or 1. 14, 15 have 2. 16, 17 have 3. And so on and so forth. Now for saving throws, each class has a base set that you get at level 1 and then increase with each level. At level 1 for the cleric is 1 fortitude, 0 reflex, and 2 wisdom, or will. And you add your ability modifiers for the corresponding ability scores. So fortitude is based on constitution, there's a 2. Reflex is based on dexterity, there's a 2. And will is based on wisdom, so there's a 3. And add the total. And you have 3, 2, 5. Now for your armor class, that's based on your dexterity. My dexterity modifier is 2. And if you're wearing any armor or shields, that also influences, and you add that to 10. So there's 12. And your touch AC is without your armor, that's just your dexterity. And your flat-footed is without your dexterity, it's just your armor. And your hit points, each class has a set amount of hit points that you gain at each level, and for the clerics 1d8. We roll that, and we add our constitution modifier, so there's 8. And that's the basics for how to make a character. You also have this long list right here of things called skills. Each class has a certain set of skills that come with it, but you can use any that have the black box next to it. And you get a certain amount of skill points per level. Starting off for the clerics, 2 plus your intelligence modifier times 6. And then you take those points and distribute them however you want them into the skill box. And that is how you make a character in Dungeons & Dragons. Thank you.